I welcome you all for the video lecture on satellite communication. The topic covered in this presentation is GPS, Global Positioning System. Global Positioning System, it is a network of satellites that transmit the signals to the GPS receivers. These GPS receivers will allow them and determine the real physical location of that particular object. Here, fleet managers will use the GPS tracking system to track the real-time vehicles and optimize the route and monitor the driver behavior. GPS technology also fleets to reduce the fuel cost, improve the delivery times, and enhance the safety and increase the customer satisfaction through better visibility and control. Now, GPS, you can find your GPS everywhere in satellite cars, smartphones, and even the watch also having the system of GPS. How a GPS works? The GPS is a navigation system that uses a satellite receiver and an algorithm to synchronize all those receivers and satellites to synchronize location, velocity, and time data for all the travels, either by sea, air, or land. Generally, the GPS consists of the space segment, control segment, and the user segment. The space segment, which has the 24 operating satellites in a circular orbits with 55 degrees with a period of 11 hours, 58 minutes per period. And a control system to master all the stations with 5 monitoring station and 3 ground antennas. User system which have receivers, processors, and antenna to pick up from the satellite. So if you see this orbital motion, currently how many visible satellites are available, it will give the precise real-time location of the satellites. How a GPS technology works. GPS technology works through a technique called retellation, which is used to calculate location, velocity, elevation, and to collect the signals from the satellite to the output location information. Retellation, it is which is used to measure the angles. Satellites that will orbit the Earth and they will send the signals to be read, and these signals will be interpreted with the GPS device situated on that our home Earth surface. To calculate a particular GPS device, it must be able to read signal from the at least 4 satellites. Each and every satellite in the network circle will twice rotate the Earth and sends a unique signal that gives the parameter and orbital parameter and the time. At that moment, a GPS can read signals from at least at least six satellites. It can read signals from at least 6 satellites. A single satellite broadcasts the microwave signals, which is then picked up by the GPS devices and used to calculate the distance from the here the distance will be calculated. Distance d will be calculated from the Earth to the station. A satellite doesn't give the signals, also give the precise location. After adding the second satellite, it creates a second circle, and the location is again narrowed down to the 2 points where the two circles meet. So this is a GPS system. This is a GPS system. This give the location of the precise location. This actually the area here will give the precise location of the GPS system. When the third satellite, the device location can be determined by the intersection of, when if you are adding one more satellite location, the intersection of all those three. Supposing having 1, 2 and 3, here it gives the precise location if you are having 3. So this intersection will give the device location. Like that, the GPS can take the more satellites location. This is the satellite ranging. As GPS devices move, the radius to the satellite changes. This is the radius. This is a satellite range. This possible position of GPS receiver will change. When the radius changes, new spheres are produced. This is a sphere that is produced, range of GPS produced, giving us a new position. We can then use these data combined with the time to form a satellite, and with these data we can determine the velocity and calculate the distance destination. Then uses of GPS. Nowadays GPS is playing a very vital more application. So GPS informations can be used to prepare surveys, land surveys, and while we are going home, we are making Google Maps to reach out our destination. That GPS plays a major role, and taking precise time of measurements and tracking positions for location and navigation. All those things can be taken as an advantage of GPS system. And GPS works around the clock, all the time, almost all weather conditions. They are constantly giving their inputs for the people. What are the uses of GPS system? As I said earlier, they can be used to determine the position of an object, for navigation from one end to other end. Using mobiles, we are tracking down the shortest path to reach out the destination, and tracking for monitoring. In recent days, many of the films came as a result for tracking. They are putting GPS in their banks and tracking their where the money is going, or sometimes they are using it for security purposes and creating the maps. In olden days, what they do is they will send the people and go to the boundary, make a sketch of it. So like that only they have created the map. Now it was more simpler, that by using the satellites they are creating the maps of the world and setting their boundaries. Even human can't go there, satellites can do the wonderful job there, making the boundaries of the regions, and timing, making it possible to make up precise time measurements where exact time locations. There is no change of time measurements. These are some of the limited known usages of GPS. Apart from that, there are more GPS applications. So these are some review questions. You can take the takeaways from the videos and try to answer for the question, and for while pausing a few minutes of the video. So these questions will answer your the questions will answer your video understanding of your video. Kindly review the video by using the QR code scanning. Thank you.